So welcome back to my channel. As you've seen, I've kind of had quite a few cars recently, and it hasn't stopped. I haven't done any features on this 11 yet, but we'll get to that another time. In the meantime, I've been pretty fortunate. My wife has been very supportive of the AE86 that we have behind us, the right-hand drive 11, and we've been going to a lot of car meets and stuff like that, and she's actually mentioned she wouldn't mind having one for herself. So behold, we found a 1984 Corolla GTS, a Zenke model, Zenke being an early model. This one's got the original snowflake wheels. It's got a pretty poor paint job. The video probably makes it look really nice, but it's really not. Not quite a one-day paint body, but maybe 2.5 days. You know, they did mask everything pretty well, and they also did all the door jambs and stuff. Overall, the car's pretty solid. It's all original, unmolested as far as we know. I bought it from a pretty reliable source. Car's on stock suspension, never been lowered, no exhaust. The interior is all there. The interior is just like your typical Corolla interior. It's got the, the back panels here, a little damaged, seats, wear and tear. The pump still works for the lumbar, so that's cool. Has cruise control, which the stick here is, well, not quite right. Dash has your typical cracks, expected. Carpet's pretty clean. And the back seats here are really nice. The rear deck has the speaker holes, which my wife's really happy about because I refused to cut my original one on the 11 back there and put speakers, so she's excited about having some speakers. So we got that. The headrest, or I'm sorry, not the headrest, the headliner is in pretty good shape. Missing a few little panels, as I mentioned. It is, door jambs painted and stuff. The doors themselves are pretty good. These cups are obviously broken. Needs a little bit of touch up on here. But overall, it's in great shape. Taillights are needing a little bit of help. The rear end has an LSD. Don't know if you can see the sticker back there. But overall, in really good shape. Unfortunately, they painted all the rubber like a glossy black. Kind of wish they hadn't. We'll deal with that. We'll either do it flat black or maybe get a replacement at some point, but you know how expensive that stuff is. The car's pretty rust free except for a few spots. Like obviously you can see here, I think it's more surface than anything else. Underneath the spare, there's no rust. In these deep corners here, everything seems to be okay. But we do have some rust on these edges here, and you can see right there. So you can see what I'm talking about. They did paint all the jambs, but then they painted like right over the cable, which for me is a little picky. The car originally was silver. We'd like to repaint it silver. A little crack right there, but we want to get JDM lenses. When we repaint the car, we'll probably get rid of those. It's got the original snowflake wheels. Let's see what else here. Overall, it's in great condition. 188,000 miles. Carpet's really solid. Let's see, I just opened the trunk like a dummy. I meant to open the hood. Here's the worst part. Got some rust here. I didn't notice that when we first bought it. Yeah, I know it's pretty visible in the camera, but when we first bought it, we were so excited about it, didn't pay attention, I missed it. Not that it really would have made that much difference. I still probably would have bought it. Under the hood, we are pretty much stock, untouched. He did say it had a aftermarket air filter on it at one point, which, obviously you kind of, well, man, has this thing been modified? But apparently that was the only thing done to it. They put the K&N sticker on there for the charger, or the air filter. It's missing the snorkel like always. Not sure if this one came with it or if they took it off or whatever. It looks like it's been taken off, but whatever. It's fine. The engine compartment, as you can see, is still the original gray color, except for up here where they repainted it black. I don't think it was hit. I think they just painted it black so it would kind of match all the rest of the stuff they painted black. They did the grille, they did underneath the bumper, parts of the bumper, and then all the molding trims and stuff. But so far, it looks pretty darn good. Runs really great. Air conditioning doesn't work. I think we have a Koki corner here, because I think this is a Zenki that lines up. I don't know the differences, to be honest, but I have a suspicion it might be, because it just doesn't look like that lines up properly. But overall, solid little car. But as I mentioned, the paint is not the greatest. Our goal here, and I'll be documenting as we progress the process of working on this car and fixing it up. I mean, really, it's not bad. So the whole plan here is my wife wanted something that she could have fun with, drive, not worry about, you know, keeping it in perfect condition. Although it's kind of tough because I'm pretty picky with my cars. But the plan is here is to do a suspension upgrade, do some wheels, tires, exhaust, lower it, which I said with suspension. And then she wants to go out and actually maybe go do some, like, you know, the parking lot type racing. I forget what you call that stuff, but she wants to do that. She wants to maybe take it out and learn how to drift a little bit. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But either way, I'm lucky that she's even interested in it. And it should be really fun being able to take two Corollas with us places. So as you can see, hers and his. So I'm looking forward to the journey here. Have you guys join us as we progress and start to do little things. I think the first thing we're going to do is probably clean it up and try and do some color sanding and buffing. So I hope you'll join us for the ride, and subscribe and thumbs up and all that other good stuff. And if you guys want to leave some comments below, let me know. I appreciate it. Either way, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time.